The stories from the supernova desert rave are piling up, and it's utterly important to us to bring their stories and voices forward. And joining us now is Gal Bukshpan from Tel Aviv, who went to the party and ended up as a survivor of the Re'im desert rave. Gal, first of all, how are you feeling?
Devastated. I think this is the worst, it's the blackest day in Israel history. It's just horrifying stories, and the toll of dead people is just insane.
Gal, take me to the fun moments, the ones before 6:30 a.m. that day.
We were four friends. We decided to go to that party. We arrived around 5. It was amazing. It was organized. There was peace and love. There was great vibes coming in. Around 6:30, we saw around 200, 250 missiles coming in from Gaza to the entire, Sderot, all the settlements near us. Sadly, this is the day-to-day we know here in Israel.
And then did you all immediately understand what's going on? I'm saying this, sadly, Gal, we're in a country trained for rockets, which is insane, to think about.
So yeah, from my perspective, I wasn't frightened. I was more, no, I was sad the party is over. We understood there's something happening, not what we understand afterwards that happened, but we weren't scared that time that much. Like we decided just to stay around the parking lot and wait for it to calm down.
And what happened then?
So first of all, I think the most important thing to understand is the fate of people was decided at that window after the missiles were launched at 6:30. People who panicked and just got in the car and drove out of there. The people who were murdered in cold blood on the streets and roads afterwards. People who stayed too long at the party, the people who were kidnapped, raped, and murdered by the terrorists who came to that party. So you had a small window which your fate was decided not only by you, but with your decision of your friends as well. Um, that is it.
And that decision, what did you do? Where did you manage to hide, Gal? And what are the feelings you're feeling during these really, unimaginable moments? What thoughts are crossing your mind? And how did it all end for you eventually?
So it was a miracle. I can tell you first of all, it was a miracle. It was just, you need to choose the right decisions. You need to run to the right place. I think it's just, it's the butterfly effect. You never know what could have happened. We decided to get in the car after 30, 40 minutes when we just stayed next to the parking lot, waited for the missiles to calm down. We crawled with our car meters after meters. There was a traffic jam because the routes were blocked by the police. Um, Afterwards, it was around 300, 400 cars in one row, one line, column. And we started to see that the first cars in that column are starting to U-turn. So the panic has now started because we understand the roads are blocked and we're circled. Um, we stopped for 20 minutes. We tried to understand where people are going. There's chaos with the cars. People don't know where to drive. That is where your, anxiety and your fear is kicking in. Then we just decide after we see around 1,000 people run, in chaos to us, we just decide to get out of the car and run with them as fast as we can. We run 20 minutes without looking back while bullets, are flying towards us. We can hear it. We can hear them. We can see people fall. We understand something, we are running for our lives. A massacre is upon us. And, it's just a miracle.
Definitely, we're seeing the images on screen now. Now, any message you want to send out for the world to hear? Anything else you'd want to say?
These are our neighbors. This is the people the world thinks we should do peace with. this is what we're living and suffering day to day here in Israel. Let the world see who are the good guys and who are the bad guys.
Amen. Thank you so much for joining us today, Gal. Stay safe.
Thank you.